Yes. Um, what's this here? Secrets of American History? Yes. Looks like America's had a lot of secrets. Yes. And the philanthropists? Yes. That have $1 trillion? Right. Where you're giving approximately 50 to $100 billion a year? Yeah. And you're getting special tax benefits for doing that. I would say that if you're not actually dispersing the funds so that all of it's used up before humanity fills up the planet, yes, we wouldn't want you to have anything left over in the next 100 years. Now, I gave you this little plan about how about the next 20 years? Oh, nobody seems to want to enforce my actual right to have some say about how philanthropy spend their money. So now I just decided to sue you for all of it. Pooch, every fucking one of you. Yes. Now, since you won't obligate the states in the United States to support and defend the Constitution, and you don't seem to have any problem with any state issuing court orders, yes, that happen to generate an actual public debt that the Treasury is obligated to collect, yes, and then you obstruct my right to have a class action lawsuit for every individual, yes, where the state said, well, we just don't want to tell the federal government because if the feds show up, they'll get pissed off at us. Let's say we had an argument today. Pooch. The federal legislation does say that well, if you're behind in your child support payments, yes, more than 120 days, every state in the United States is obligated to inform the fiscal services of the United States Treasury that it becomes a federal debt collectible. But the states took it upon themselves to rebel and insurrect against the federal laws that have been passed. Now, when I sue each and every individual right now, whoop, I'm so sorry, but the individuals elected to government in each state. See, when I inform you, yes, of forgery and fraud, yes, no jurisdiction to issue a dissolution of marriage. Right. Quite possibly, my wife is not my wife because she had a twin named Georgia. Yes. And she had multiple marriages before she married me, but she never told me who her family was. That's right. And then you say it's a philanthropy right now. I think you're going to do what I say because I gave you the availability of spending your fucking money over the next 20 years. Well, now I'm just going to sue you for every asset. Now we're going to argue about this. You're sitting on $1 trillion and your thought is that planet Earth is going to have to coal humanity? Yes. That we're going to have to get rid of them. Isn't that what Bill Gates is saying? I personally did some calculations about that talk. Bill Gates, yes. And it seems to me it's just better to tell humanity to continue to reproduce until there's no natural reason. Right now.